Track the crystal too?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Obeleth, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obeleth.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle? Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least. Sid. I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you. But we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go? With them? Oh, thanks, Nan!
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot! There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protégé's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. The new boy.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
So what do you think?
That we'd be...
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to...
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this?
Oh, no doubt. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been...
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's got...
My brother's right on all accounts.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but...
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand...
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway...
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if...
All right.
Nope. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take...
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
Stay down.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job.
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathe.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be...
You've done your part. It's been a pleasure.
There's no need to be so rude, but what if we want his help again next time?
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side. It's over! Stay down! So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominants and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominants and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly talented. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
They've closed the road to Randalar.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
Oh, I'm done for.
If you haven't got a pass, you're not getting through.
Please. Further to walk.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
What do you think, girl?
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion post-haste.
Bloody crimson caravan, scooping the Lord.
I hear the brothers found another victim. Believe it.
I believe it, all right. What's that?
What are you looking for?
You've a discerning eye. May Gilbert
Out of my
smile
sight,
upon you.
Peaches and pears.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. You're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
Remember when half the people coming through here were traders from the Empire?
Let us through!
Aye. Now not even our own want to stick around.
Go and bother someone else, will you? I've got my trader's pass and I'll be leaving.
Come with me.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
The caravan stops next to the
Juicy
checkpoint.
pears. Slake your thirst.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good.
It's me trader's pass. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and...
It wouldn't surprise me. But
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child.
I know where. I've got a pal in Bock, lad, who might... No one knows more about what goes on round here than she...
where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. So...
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Wait! Don't go, El! He's me mate!
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By little Ben.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes, and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have a...
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all.
Is there any other way of...
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. But the guards will definitely spot you if...
So either we find the people who took the pass...
All right.
Thank you. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Caravan
Juicy pears! Slink your pears without a crystal.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved.
I'll take the love.
Taste my peaches. They're sweet.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be...
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you?
She's asked me to help her.
Is that so? For one, this is street urchins, by the sound.
Orphans from the...
A few, perhaps. They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and be...
A shame.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made them...
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be? Excuse me.
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything...
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asked.
I don't know. What's picking pockets?
No, you. So if they come calling...
The caravan stops next to the check. Traders park.
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We've heard that some very bad... We need to know who's behind it so we can...
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you.
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy! That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him. Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pastor. Could use one of those things to get out of this.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit! We're in trouble now! What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter! Where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run past?
There was a boy ran back there.
Thank you.
Shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Call themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill.
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goods. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service.
Theodore, what do you...
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with Gil. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of... But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hans is a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he... Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Oh, where is it?
So, what else? We find the cast stones, and we crush them. You get your traders' pass back, and I'm...
All right, then.
All right. Honza, where are they camped?
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail.
We'll try it this time.
Back down the road towards Lateney's Cleft.
To Lateney's Cleft, then.
Laney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Oh, you better not have scared anyone.
That's that then.
Daddy!
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own. I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company!
That's the lot of
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are not...
Especially the little ones.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones. I wasn't planning on shut.
We're ready when you are, Theo.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck! It's that guard from Bockland! Kill him! Kill them all!
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything.
We should go and give Eloise the good news.
Of course. Oh, and
we'll be glad to.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind, and their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Speaking of whom...
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass.
I will.
El, I've asked our boys to carry... Can I count on your help in sorting through?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. Would it now? Don't look so shocked.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the for a small fee, we will move anything, be that goods to market.
I was the first my sister helped escape.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand, and who better to join forces with than the leader in the... Wouldn't you agree?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways. So what would you say to working together?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe on... Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but...
We'll try the caravan. Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Let me carry your goods. Pardon me, but would you help? That well-notched steel and impressive physique. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of...
How exactly do you intend?
Well, being something of a... And should you... Well...
My arms are yours.
Wonderful.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road. And from there, onward to discovery. Quickly! There is not a moment to lose.
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells. I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Porter for hire. Best service at the best price. Others will carry off your fortune.
I see you've been...
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves. I was griping about now, Joseph...
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road? Perhaps Joseph's...
Can't imagine there are too many
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion. Bloody crimson caravan scooping up.
If I knew arrived...
Now I just need to see about getting the work.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Only trouble is the serving...
What exactly are you...
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of goat...
So I've heard.
Oh, gent, would you pass?
Sounds simple.
So you'll do it. You won't need this Aldrich free of... Stop by.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotown 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most.
Such is the portage. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn my...
That's that then. No trade.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. As a...
Now...
Which way did he go? Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's good for you.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good. More importantly, we have arrived. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very airships. Oblige me. Though we... Come, good sir.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. Those ones.
Maybe he found his thief.
Mum won't. Shh. I only...
I'd listen. Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here.
I think we've found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. Slow. Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph?
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you.
Have I been gone that wasn't hard finding the thieves?
I take it things are more complicated.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found that cozy little homestead, and I launched myself at them, full of the others. They huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, and once they've learned to hunt and forage...
I'm impressed.
Do me a favor. Oh, and don't...
Your secrets...
No, I appreciate... I'd always thought of goblins as mindless savages.
Not again. All right then. Who's first? You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not win such majesty strength. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in reaching for their holy sanctum. Alas, the full truth that we must not dwell. Onward!
Still in one piece?
It would seem so. And once more, though Moss the Chronicler concurs with he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before, could the construction of such miraculous, alas, or...
Not if you keep running headfirst.
You are right, of course.
Glad to help, but...
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary, and so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so.
Fine.
And so end here. You're a...
Carry your goods.
Joseph, he's...
Thank...
Peaches and pears. Meats and...
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Are you... One...
Come, we get... Any...
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Tight-fisted swine.
Let us through!
I'm looking for Bolek.
Well, you found him.
The innkeeper sent me.
Oh, plenty, you know.
Hold on. I wonder if the innkeeper might... I spoke to your friends.
That's fantastic news. It's been opened.
How so?
Well, and without them, every... Right.
I hear you had me If I'd have known...
The woe never...